Well, time now for a check of your weather. Brittany, you were out there this morning bundled up. I saw the video. You had the gloves, the scarf, the hat, the jacket.
Yeah. All the layers, all the ones that I'm normally laughing and making fun of you for, but it really was needed. It was 20 degrees this morning. It was the coldest morning we've seen since the end of January. Thankfully, tonight won't be as cold, but still very chilly for many folks. So please make sure you're bundled up if you're going to be out and about late or maybe heading out early. Clear skies across the board, across the area tonight, but that's going to be changing as we head into this time tomorrow. Now, here's the current setup that we have. We still have the low humidity. We still have a lot of very dry brush and leaves, but our wind's not quite high enough for a significant risk for local fire danger. We did have this a little bit earlier this week, but we are going to be monitoring number one here as we will be tracking a cold front coming through the area on Monday. As of right now, it does look to be like we're going to see enough rain that this will kind of be mitigated, but it is going to be on the low side for the fire danger tomorrow. So please just be mindful of this, especially when it gets cold. I know many people want to, have those, outdoor bonfires, things like that, but please heed any local warnings, when it comes to that fire danger risk. Our afternoon high temperatures really won't promote a lot of that risk, though, thankfully, eventually warming up into the mid to upper 60s. So again, I would say it's not necessarily a very high risk, but it is going to be a risk heading into tomorrow, especially in those areas still dealing with drought conditions, which really is most of the Carolinas right now. The sunshine, highs in the mid to upper 60s, really a fantastic afternoon to get outside. And then here comes the rain. So as we track this approaching storm system, again, the winds will pick up a little bit. I do at this point think the rain will help mitigate some of that fire danger risk, but we have multiple rounds of rain possible over the next few days. So what's the weather impact here? Well, tomorrow we're warmer. It'll be a really nice day, but it's mainly on Monday. Rain will actually return really as we get past midnight on Monday morning, and this will definitely impact the morning commute on Monday. Now, depending on how early you get out and about, you might have active rain or slick spots on the roads, but regardless, everybody's going to see this heading into Monday morning. So you see there on Futurecast, Sunday is nice and dry. We have a few clouds building in after sunset Sunday, and here we are at midnight. Light areas of rain already pushing into parts of the mountains. This moves mainly west of I-77 through about 2-3 o'clock. We do start to become widespread across most of the Charlotte metro, from the mountains all the way to the foothills, all the way down to the Piedmont Sandhills about 4 or 5 a.m. So again, this is early, but many folks get out up and about early, especially if your job requires it. So please be mindful of this. Moves up pretty quickly by 8 o'clock as some are still commuting to work, but you're still going to deal with those slick spots on the roads with additional rainfall chances heading into both Tuesday and Wednesday. And I mentioned this a second ago, but we do have drought conditions for both Carolinas. This is more typical for fall and as we get into winter months because we do see less rainfall, but it is going to be something that if it doesn't cause a flooding risk, which right now it doesn't look to be the case, it would just be some of that beneficial, much needed rain, and at least it won't be quite as chilly as it has been. So here's your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast again tomorrow. Mostly sunny, mid 60s. We see that chance of rain. Thankfully, this will come with temperatures during the day, mainly in the 60s, maybe a few spots in the upper 50s on Wednesday. But once it passes by, we will get colder, but not quite as cold as we have been this week. This has really been a significant cold snap for December standards. We eventually are rebounding back into highs in the 50s and lows eventually this time next weekend, Nick, in the 30s, which again is typical for December, and that'll be right in time for the Panthers to be back at home.
I might have to wear my short sleeves indoors tomorrow, not outside.
I think you will.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Brittany, for the update.